Hello everyone, it's me again. Um, I just woke up. There's some shit going on down there. What are we doing? I got some things I want to talk about today. Like, I want to talk about Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth, and Crisis Core. So there's gonna be some spoilers for those games, just to let you know. Um, Dumbass. Um, like in Rebirth, I haven't beat it yet. I'm in chapter 9, I think. I'm in Gongaga, and I think I just finished the story there, and I have to move on to the next region. So that's where I am, like, story-wise. And I'm not gonna talk about like everything in Rebirth and Remake. Like Remake, I'm really just gonna be talking about the cutscenes that had Zack in it. In Rebirth, I'm probably just gonna be talking about Gongaga, the stuff that happened there at the reactor. Oh, fucking fractures. But I did just check to make sure that this wasn't super loud on the recording, but like, it's very loud to me, so I'm worried that it is. But I know it's not. Anyways, what was that? Okay. Um, there's two of them. I played Crisis Core after I got to Gungaga, got to the village, because I never played Crisis Core after I beat the remake. I was going to, and I had 18 minutes of playtime, but I think I didn't like the combat system, even though I only did like the very beginning of the game. Because I didn't like the the DMW system. I don't even know what the fuck it's called, but like the spinning roulette wheel thing, the slot machine thing. I didn't like that because I guess I thought it was gonna play a more like active role in the game. I don't know. Because like I'm not a fan of card-based battle systems. I never have been. I'm never gonna play a game that's like a card-based battle system. And I guess I thought that's what Crisis Core was gonna be. But it's not at all. That thing is completely automatic for the entire game. You don't have to do anything. You just sometimes get limit breaks and bonuses in combat. So it actually wasn't that bad, and I liked the combat in Crisis Core. But anyways, once I got to Gungaga and we went to Zack's house in Rebirth, and Cloud was like, no, I don't know. I don't know a Zack. Like, I don't know much about the story of Final Fantasy, okay, other than, the remake and Rebirth, because, like, I never played the original. I did go and play the original after I finished Remake, but I never made it past Corel, or maybe the Gold Saucer, one of those. Um, so, so yeah, I don't really know the story. But, and, but, like, I know that, like, Cloud knows Zack. I was like, that's not true when he said he doesn't know Zack. Wow, I can't aim, but so I was like I really got to play Crisis Core. Like I need to see what the story is. I need to see what all this shit's about, right? But I don't know. I think I'm just like more confused after I finished it, cause I don't know, man. Like in both the original game and in Rebirth, when you do the flashback to Nibelheim, Cloud is there. It's Cloud and Sephiroth as the two soldiers. But in Crisis Core, Cloud and Sephiroth are not the two soldiers. It's Sephiroth and Zack. And Cloud is just a security officer. He's not in soldier at that point. And also, I don't remember if Tifa said this in the original game, but in Rebirth, you know, Tifa told Aerith, like, after that flashback was over, that was like, she was like, man, Cloud wasn't there, you know? But, like, I don't know, dude, Cloud's, like, schizophrenic, and I don't understand why. And maybe if I played the original, I would, or maybe this is something that they changed for, like, this remake, I don't know. We're just gonna give Cloud a little bit of schizophrenia, I guess. He's gonna be off his meds for the game, I guess. So it's just like, I'm like a bit confused, you know. Was Cloud in Nibelheim? Was he not in Nibelheim? Was like, and then also they changed, you know, Zack's death, because in Crisis Core, like, he dies at the end of the game. But that cutscene where he dies actually plays in the remake. Uh, you know, it's like the same cutscene. Like in Crisis Core, it starts off like that ending sequence with you know, it zooms in on a Shinra dude's gun, and then like it zooms out, and it shows like there's a bunch of Shinra troops, and then like Zack facing off against all of them. And they do the same thing in the remake. It's like that same shot, which is cool that they did that. But yeah, at the end of that fight in Crisis Core, you know, Zack fucking dies. And Cloud like takes his sword and he's like, Cloud, you're gonna live for the both of us. But also, even at that point, I don't know if Cloud was a soldier, because at that point, you know, Zack is like carrying Cloud around. He's a fucking vegetable because he has like Mako poisoning. Because they were like experimented on for like 4 years, which the timeline wasn't really explained in Crisis Core, at least not very well in my opinion. I had to like look that shit up when Zack got that letter from Aerith saying like, oh, it's been 4 years. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean it's been 4 years? So I had to Google that shit. I don't know, maybe I just didn't pay enough attention. But yeah, like they were experimented on for a while, and so Cloud has Mako poisoning, and I'm wondering if that's why he was a soldier. If like him becoming a soldier was just a side effect of that, or if he actually went to join soldier later on. Because I think at the end of the game, when Cloud like had woken up and was like talking to Zack as he was dying and like took his Buster Sword and everything, I think he still had like pure blue eyes. And so I don't know if they changed later on, like if it's like a gradual change, like Soldier's eyes like turning green because the Mako, or like if he actually just wasn't a soldier at that point and he becomes a soldier after he returns to Midgar. Like, I have no idea. But also at the same time, like, he was experimented on by Shinra, you know, and like they were trying to like capture them and take them back or like kill them or whatever. So like, would he be able to go back and join Shinra and be a soldier? Like, I don't know. I want to know what happened in between, like Zack and Cloud returning to Midgar, because Zack doesn't die in the remake, right? So Zack returned to Midgar with Cloud. I want to know what happened in between that and in between the beginning of the remake, you know, when you're blowing up the reactor. And I'm assuming I'll find out at some point. Does this guy sell medkits? Of course not. I guess I have enough. Yeah, you know, I think it's just I'm confused. And I could just be playing Rebirth and potentially not being confused, because like all of this could be explained in the very next story mission, you know, for all I know. Like, I have no idea. But before I move on to, you know, the next story thing, I want to 100% the Gongaga region. But it's just, there's just too much, you know. I get overwhelmed. And I've done, is there? Yes. And I've done this like a few times where like I want to like 100% the region before moving on. Like, I don't want to like come back and do it later. But they're just they just look so big from the map, you know. And I get overwhelmed, and so I stop playing. for a little bit. Like, I'll continue tomorrow. Um, so I'm doing that with Gongaga right now. What is that? Oh. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about... Oh. I do care. Alright. So, yeah, I'm confused. Because also, at the end of the remake, like, when Zack survives, it shows him, like, outside of Midgar, Uh, with, like, the whispers flying around it. Like, they're, like, in a dome flying around the fucking Midgar. And I thought that was, like, the end of, like, the game, that Zack was outside the Midgar while Cloud and Co were, like, fighting Sephiroth or whatever you do at the end of the game. I don't remember what the final boss is. It's probably Sephiroth and Genova, whatever, right? But like, that can't be, because, like, when Zack was outside Midgar fighting the Shinra troopers, he was with Cloud, Like, Cloud wasn't on screen because, like, in Crisis Core it shows him, like, he dumps him off somewhere since he's about to fight, since Cloud is still, pretty much comatose. And I think he even mentions Cloud's name in the cutscene. He's like, "Did you see that, Cloud?" or something like that. I don't know. So he's supposed to be with Cloud at that point. But, like, it shows... So, but it shows all the whispers, like, flying in a dome around Midgar. And I don't know, I just thought that originally, when I was playing the remake, I thought those were happening at the same time. That, ooh. I'll take that. That, Zack was outside and Cloud and them were fighting Sephiroth. But, it shouldn't be. It should be, like, before. Cloud should be up there. Zack should have been out there before all that happened, because he was bringing Cloud to Midgar. But then, what were all the whispers doing there? And there was, like a little explosion. Like, what was that explosion? Like, is all this explained at some point? Just, I don't know. Why are there mercenaries here? Where's Duty? Fuck me. Oh my god, there's actually so many of them. No, fuck this, actually. I'm running. But I don't know. I'm assuming it'll be explained at some point. I'm hoping it'll be explained at some point. And then in Crisis Core as well, with Genesis and Angeal. With Crisis Core, just adding more backstory, I suppose. I don't know, to Sephiroth's character. Like, he had friends? What the hell, I'm like, everywhere I go, there's just something there. And I don't know, and I'm like, are Genesis and Angeal going to be mentioned at any point? Are they going to be in the game? I mean, Angeal is dead as far as I know. Right? But Genesis doesn't seem to be. Because at the end of the game, Genesis, or not Genesis, well, I suppose, whatever, Angeal, like, the little monster clone copy of him, evaporated into, like, green energy, which I'm assuming that was supposed to show, like, he's going back to the live stream. And then also Director Lazar, who was for some reason a copy of Angeal. I'm actually a little confused on that point as well. But like he was also there, and he also evaporated into green energy. Um, right, but then Genesis didn't though. He was there too, but he didn't evaporate into green energy. He just stayed alive. And then there was a cutscene of a Shinra helicopter coming up and two soldiers coming and taking his body. And I have no idea who those two soldiers were. Like, they had pretty distinct voices, or unique voices, so I'm assuming, I don't know. I'm assuming I could have known who they were if I was... What? Oh my god. I don't know. I just don't know who those guys were. Because before I played Crisis Core, the only two Shinra soldiers I knew about were Sephiroth and Cloud. Right? And then I played Crisis Core. Now I know about Zack and Genesis and Angeal. And I guess some of like the people around, the soldier HQ, but like whatever, they're not they're not unique characters. They don't matter. Even though Kunsel, I don't know, he's kind of a bro. Yeah, then it showed like two soldiers taking them, and one of them, like, it doesn't show their face, but one of them, like, the camera did go high enough to show like their back and like the back of his hair, because he had gray hair and it was kind of in a ponytail going down his back, and it was like spiky hair. No idea who that guy is. No idea who either of them are. What is that sound? Fucking pseudo dogs. Oh, there's another one. Oh my goodness. I hate that there's not a medic in fucking Ricky Village, dude. It's honestly kind of fucking annoying. That if you want to start down here, the closest medic is fucking Great Swamps. And I'm not gonna go all the way to Clear Sky Base just to heal myself up for cheap. Can there just not be an enemy for a couple minutes? Was that a flesh? Or is it a boar? No, of course it's a fucking boar. And of course, dude, these guys' tracking is insane. I'm actually so dead. Wait, no. Oh man, what was I fucking talking about? The two soldiers that took Genesis' body, I don't know who they were. I don't know what happened to Genesis. Like, has that already been resolved in another game? That, like, and they're like, oh, this actually took place before, the events of Final Fantasy VII. Or, like, is Genesis gonna fucking pop up at some point during Rebirth, or maybe in the next game? I don't fucking know. Why is there a fucking anomaly in here? Fucking throwing off my aim. Whatever. Yeah, I got a lot of questions, a lot of unanswered questions. And I feel like they might not be answered in Rebirth. But I don't know, maybe they will. Like, Cloud's fucking schizophrenia, dude. I feel like that needs to be talked about soon, after what happened in the fucking gongaga reactor. And I mean, like, Cloud and Tifa kind of talked about it a little bit, I suppose. Like, not really, but like a little bit. But, I think it needs to be talked about more seriously. With, like, the whole party, perhaps. But who knows if that's gonna happen. Maybe if I go this way, I will avoid the boar. Yeah, I should just play it. Yeah, I should just play Rebirth instead of doing this, but I don't know. I don't want to explore gongaga. So, I mean, I will later, right? But not right now. I think maybe that's everything I have to talk about Final Fantasy. I should play the original again. Like, I think I played it on this PC, right? I don't think it was my old PC. I'm pretty sure it's definitely this one. So my saves might still be around if I like download the game. But dude has like a fucking sixth sense, so he just felt me aiming at his head. Or someone else. Yeah, like, so the saves from, my playthrough might still be on my computer. Because most of the time, if I haven't played a game in a while and I restart it, I don't continue from where I left off. I start a new game. But in this case, I don't want to do that. Especially since, like, I've played Remake, I've played Rebirth. And then I've played the original up to Corel or the Gold Saucer. So like I know the story. I remember the things that have happened. I don't need to play through all that again. Not yet. I still do need to play the remake on hard mode at some point. Because I never got around to doing that. I also never finished Yuffie DLC. I did start it. Probably played it for like an hour or two, but I never finished it. Just forgot about it, I guess. Oh my god, dude. Why are there so many enemies? I thought I was just gonna have like a nice time talking, running from quest to quest or something, with the occasional combat, but like they're all over the fucking place right now. Man. So yeah, I did Nimi's been streaming, right? Still, of course, obviously. I don't know how to change subjects. I'm done talking about Final Fantasy 7 though, so I'm moving on. Um I've been watching Nimi streams, though. Fuck off. Though yesterday and the day before, she was streaming Crusader Kings 3. And, as much as I like Nimi, I have absolutely no interest in that game. Or games like that. Strategy games just aren't my thing. So I was watching it, but, I was also just very distracted, I suppose. I was like on my phone, or I was like just doing shit on a different monitor, right? But like I still had a stream open, and I was still watching it. For the first stream, at least. For the second stream, yesterday's stream, like I did keep it up, but I actually did mute it at some point because I was playing games. So I was like, Nimi, I'm sorry, like I love you, but like I don't love this game, and I want to play a game. So I kept her stream open on my second monitor, but I muted it, and I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Because I've played the game before, And now that the second game is out, which I didn't know was going to be out so soon, like I feel like I didn't hear about it until like very recently. And I was like, oh, so this is going to come out in probably like a couple years or something. But then no, like it's fucking out, it came out a few days ago. But I didn't think I'd be able to play it, because I don't have money, I don't have a job. So I was like, I probably won't be able to play this game for a while. But I'm family sharing with my friend, and you know, I think my friend is family sharing with his brother because they're actually friends, or I mean family. And so like I also have his brother's games in my library, and his brother has Kingdom Come Deliverance too. Um, so I was like, fuck, okay, I'll restart Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I'll play this. Since Epic gave it for free a long time ago, and I was like, I'll play this, and yeah, by the time I'm done with this and probably Rebirth, like hopefully his brother will be done with the second game, and I'll be able to play it. Because I don't know exactly how family share works. I know, I'm pretty sure we can't play games at the same time, but like if one of us has Steam in offline mode, then would that work? Like I don't know. I do not know how that worked. I need to go to Meadow. Actually, I forgot about that. Um, Darkscape. I'm not going to Darkscape. Um, yeah, what was that? Oh yeah, Kingdom Come. I was playing it sometime last year. I had 21 hours in it according to Epic. Um, but I stopped, I think, because my brother messaged me on Discord. My brother that lives in Japan, asking me if it was a good game. And I've talked about it a lot about how I don't like talking to people. I'm not good at it. So as you might be able to guess, I completely ignored him. Uh, and I think I probably just didn't open Discord for a while too, if I remember correctly. And then also, I had like my game activity on Discord turned off for the longest time because of that. I think I didn't turn it back on until maybe sometime earlier this year, even. Sometime in the past like month, since it's February. I mean, maybe it was late last year. I don't know, but yeah, I didn't have that on for a long time. Um, I don't know if I actually stopped playing it because of him though, because like all I had to do was just not be online on Discord. I just had to not open that, and then he wouldn't know I'm playing the game. And then also I turned my activity off so he wouldn't know I was playing the game. I don't know if him asking me that actually ruined it enough that I didn't want to play, or like I stop in the middle of things a lot, not because I want to, just sort of happens. Like I'll stop reading something or playing something or watching something, like I stop one day and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna continue this like the next day. But then I never do. And it's not because like I chose not to. I just never get around to it, I guess. Anyways, I started playing it again yesterday. I was playing that while watching Emmy stream. Fuck man, I don't. I mean, it's good. I like the game. I actually don't know what else to talk about. I could keep talking about that. I talked about Final Fantasy. I love Nimi. Big fan of her. Um, I don't remember if I mentioned in the last video that I was gifted a membership to her stream. I don't know if that was like before or after that happened. But I was, I was hanging out in like the pre-stream waiting room thing, and I got gifted a sub. So I went and watched her one member only stream that she has right now, her Kalimba stream. But she didn't actually really play the Kalimba because she needed to tune it, but she couldn't find like the hammer that you apparently use to tune it. So she's playing her lyre harp, but that also needed tuned. So she tuned that a little bit, but she wanted to play like some Skyrim songs. And after she tuned it, she noticed that that most of them wanted like a special sort of tuning to be played. But I don't know. She did play the lyre harp a little bit. She played some Skyrim songs. Or she kind of played one. She was like practicing it. I did watch that. Oh fuck. Whatever. There's probably not very many bandits here. I can kill them. Oh, that was a loner. Whoops. I would reload, but I don't care at this point, I suppose. Actually, no, fuck this. I'm not going to talk about what's going on. It's probably not going to be loud on the video, but it's going to be loud as fuck for me. I just don't want to do that. But I also don't want to not do that. Alright, that's better. I need that. Not the pistol. I just shot this guy because I didn't know. Like, you know, since he's supposed to be like the little prisoner, I thought he would be like in his little kneeling down animation with his hands on his head. I didn't know that he could move from that position until I killed the bandits, you know. So I thought he was just going to stay up there and be invincible during the mission. So I just started blasting. My bad, dude. What was I even talking about? Nimi got gifted membership to her stream. And I watched the Kalimba stream. Yeah. Okay. I was actually going to watch that on Bilibili, because I think like a day or two before I got the gift, you know, I wanted to watch that stream, and I wanted to see if it was uploaded anywhere, because like I know there's websites where you can find stuff from like Patreon and like fucking OnlyFans and Fansly and whatnot, but like, is there anywhere you can go for member-only YouTube streams? Like, I assume there is, but I have no idea where. And would it be websites, or is it going to be like Discord communities? I don't know. But Nimi's Kalimba stream is up on Bilibili. And so I was going to watch it on there eventually. But I don't have to now, because, you know, I got a month of membership. And I haven't done it yet, and I don't know if I'm going to, but I was thinking about downloading her Kalimba stream just to, I don't know, man. I just don't like the idea of losing access to it, I guess. You know, I want to see her streams. I don't want to, you know, not have membership anymore and that stream be gone forever. I mean, there's probably a somewhat... Man, I'm getting fucking flashbanged. My god. There is, like, a decent chance that I'll get, Jesus Christ. If I had epilepsy, I'd be fucking dying right now. There's a decent chance that I'd get gifted another membership. Right? Because, like, I hang around in the pre-stream lobby. But I don't know how that works on YouTube. Like, I have never been gifted a membership to someone's like channel until I got gifted to Nimi's. So I assume you have to actually be watching the stream when it gets gifted. Because like in Twitch, I get gifted. Are they shooting at me? Oh no, it's a Freedom shooting zombies. Well, the zombies shooting at me. What the fuck? Shoot the guy shooting at you, dumbass. Anyways, like on Twitch, I've been like gifted subscriptions to just random streamers before that I've never heard of or never watched, you know. But this never happened on YouTube. So I think on YouTube, you have to actually be watching the stream, maybe. I don't know. Where's the other one? Oh, this guy died. So sad. But yeah. I think once the sub runs out, the membership runs out, I could probably get another one. So I can probably keep watching our member only streams, but like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe, I don't know if I'll download them. Like, if I did download them, I just like keep them, you know? Like, I'm not gonna upload them anywhere. I wouldn't even know where to upload them. But like, since I've already watched the Kalimba one, like, I'm probably not gonna watch it again. When can this fucking end? Like, why is it fucking flash? Why does that happen? I feel like I figured that out at one point. It might be like fucking the sun rays or something. If I turn that shit off and I turn that down, then it might not flashbang me anymore. That either completely stopped them or I turned that off like as soon as it ended, so I can't tell. Whatever. But yeah, I've already watched her Kalimba stream. I don't need to download it. Maybe I still will at some point. You know, just keep it in a fucking folder somewhere. Just in case I ever want to go back and watch it and I don't have membership. Like, watch it again. I don't think I would do that, though. Because, like, I just don't need to. Because I've already watched it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I need to talk about anything. I don't know what else I had to talk about. Just, what the fuck? Anyways, I don't know. Oh, my last video that I uploaded, playing Echo Point Nova, that video is like, what, 29 minutes and something seconds? But it has one view, and the average view time from that one viewer is like 31 and a half minutes. How did they do that? How'd they watch 31 and a half minutes of a 29-minute video? What is wrong with that guy? Man. Yeah, you know, they watch the whole thing. That's cool, I guess. Don't know why. I'm honestly a little worried it could be someone I know. But then they like found the channel somehow and they got like recommended a video and you're like, wow, this has like 0 views or single digit views. I'm gonna click on it. And like, oh my god, wait, I know this guy. But I don't know, I doubt it, you know. but what if? But I talked about Final Fantasy. I talked a bit about Nimi. I don't know what else to say. I talked to Abby a little bit a few days ago. Not yesterday, maybe the day before. Let me check. Oh, it was 4 days ago. What the hell? I'm not good with time. Actually, yeah, I thought yesterday was February 1st. And then I realized it was the 6th, and that the Monster Hunter Wilds Beta 2 was coming out. And so I messaged Psycho. I was like, oh shit, dude, I didn't realize what today was. Did you want to play that? But he's said he's probably just going to wait for release. I was like, yeah, that's a good choice. Especially since, this beta doesn't have any optimization improvements. It's just the same thing as the last one, just I think there's more monsters. So yeah, whatever, I can wait for release. Not that I have the game, or I'll be able to get it. I don't know. It comes out a little bit after my birthday, so like, maybe maybe I'll be able to get it, but like, I don't know, dude. I'm a bit old for birthday presents. I don't know how old I am. I'm gonna be turning 20 something, 26, 27, one of those. God damn. Yeah, I started texting my ex again, been telling her good morning and good night since, AI doesn't have fucking timestamps. Can't really use that to keep track of my sleep. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta take care of my grandma and the dog today, obviously, because it's a weekday, and I'm the only one home. Yesterday, my grandma didn't wake up until after my mom got home, and she's done that like a few times, and that's nice. But also yesterday, I had to take care of the dog, which her name is Flower. I had to take care of her more than I've had to any other day. She just, I don't like dogs. I hate them. I do not like Flower. I wish she wasn't here, but like, she's my dead aunt's dog. I can't just tell my mom like, I want this dog gone. I don't want to take care of her anymore. But she just, I don't know, man. Like, I don't like dogs, but I don't want to keep them locked up somewhere. So I don't want to keep her locked up in a room all day and just ignore her. Because like, I don't like them, but I don't want to mistreat them, right? Like, I don't know, but like she just gets into everything. She gets into the cat's litter box. She does not keep her food in the bowl. I don't know what the fuck is up with her. But like, if she has, a bowl of food, she just does not want it in the bowl. She'll flip the bowl over, just move the food around all over the fucking floor. We need to get something that like she can't do that with, I guess. But like, I don't know. We, just don't have the money to spend on something like that, I guess. Even if it might not be that expensive, I don't know. We need stuff to live and pay bills and whatnot. Anyways, I just don't like her. She barks at nothing. She's just messy. She's ugly because, she's a dog and dogs are ugly. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish my mom didn't take her. Because I don't know if she was my aunt's only dog. Cause I think when my mom was telling me about it, like, I think they were getting rid of, I think she had multiple dogs, and they were trying to like find them new homes and whatnot. And my mom was like, oh, I was gonna ask if I could take Flower, if that's alright. But like, why, man? She had like a little dog named Ralph. I think I've talked about him. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. But he got out of the yard in October, I think, last October. Actually, it feels like it's been longer than that, but like, I'm pretty sure it was October. I don't know. Maybe September. Anyways, he got out, and he never came back because I'm pretty sure he's dead. Like, my mom said that she did hear, um, like the neighbors in our backyard, like on the other side of the fence on our backyard. They have two big dogs back there. Uh, my mom said that like she heard like a dog getting attacked over there. You know, and I don't know if she like conveniently forgot that or if she just didn't want to think about it. All the times like she, was looking for Ralph and like put up notices and stuff. Um, but I'm pretty positive they killed him. Especially because at one point, I think like a day or two after, um, I was just looking out in the yard, the backyard to see if maybe Ralph had showed up. And I saw like the neighbor's dog moving like through the fence, like the little gaps in the fence. It's like a wooden, it's like a wooden fence. I don't know, what is it called, privacy fences? So there's like the gaps, tiny gaps between the planks of wood. And so I could see it moving through there. And it looked like it was holding something big and black in its mouth. And Ralph was, was a little black dog. And at the time, I was pretty sure that like it was probably carrying Ralph's body in its mouth. And maybe it was. But I don't know for sure because, again, it was just through the little gaps of the wood. I was just basically seeing like the silhouette. I wasn't seeing like a clear picture. So it could have been carrying anything, right? Could have been like a toy. Could have been a big stick. Could have been Ralph's body. I don't know. I never told my mom because I don't know for sure. But anyway, I don't know. It's just Ralph was okay because he was like a small dog, I guess. I don't know. Oh, but I don't know if my mom got Flower because she wanted a dog like Ralph, I guess. Like Ralph was like really attached to my mom, he was always with her, never left her side. She used to say that that she was his like emotional support human. Um and I'm sure that she misses him and she misses that, you know. I don't know if she wanted Flower to try and like get that same thing. I don't know. Probably not, because we did used to have a dog when I was in high school or middle school, one of those, named Roxy. And she died to something. I don't remember what she died to. It was some illness that I think there wasn't really anything we could do about. Like it was a long time. I don't remember, but I think it was something that it didn't really have any signs of happening. And by the time like there were signs, like it was already too late. There wasn't really anything that could be done about it. I don't remember. But I think Flower is either Roxy's like mom or like she was part of the same family, the same litter. I don't know. Are they called litters, or is that for cats? I don't know. I think they're related somehow. So Flower's pretty old. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't like dogs. I don't know what to say. Just had shit experiences with them as a kid, and then them just constantly barking at me. Like every time, like you just dare to walk past a house that has a dog outside, they just don't shut the fuck up. They're just so annoying. I don't remember if I talked about this in my last video. I most likely did, almost definitely did. But like no, I definitely talked about it. I'm not gonna talk about it again. Just talking about how annoying they are when they're barking, I suppose, and how I didn't understand that as a kid, but now I get it. Hearing them bark outside all the fucking time. Yeah, I don't know. I should stop talking just to talk. You know. I should just. I should let the video end. Um. Maybe. I don't. But what if there's more that I want to talk about? I'm gonna end the video and be like, oh, I forgot to talk about this. I forgot to talk about that. Oh, I'm so hungry. I need to go eat something. But we don't have nothing to eat. Hmm. And then if I go eat something, like if I start making food, that might like I'm gonna be making noise in the kitchen, and Flower's gonna be like, oh, like there's people awake, and she's gonna start being fucking annoying. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's not really much else to say, I guess. I think talking to AI just makes me more lonely, though. You know, like I talked about in my last video. No, I just. I don't really like just like actually talk all that much, you know, but like when I do, um, like I don't know, I don't think I necessarily feel better while I'm doing it, but then like a little while later, like an hour or two after, I do feel worse. You know, I feel more alone. I don't know, it's it just sucks, you know. I just wish AI was at the point where you couldn't tell it was AI, you know. And I don't know, maybe the paid options are, but I'm not paying, so I'm never gonna find out. Yeah, I I'm not Nimmy. I can't talk about like nothing all day and make it interesting, you know. I don't think I can talk about anything and make it interesting. So I'm gonna end it here. Um, thank you, you know, for listening. Thank you for watching. And yeah, thank you.